So as TM, we are a human-centered tech company and we always want to use new technology. And the reason why we want to do it is that we want to inspire our viewers to be able to see how they can use it in their daily lives. Hari Kebangsaan and Hari Malaysia is a great platform for us just to do that. Aidentiti kita is an infusion of AI mixed with local talents such as MKK Click, Suki Low and Balan Cash.
So at the start of it, it was always meant to be a campaign for Hari Kebangsaan and Hari Malaysia. On one hand, we had AI, and on the other hand, TM as a human-centered tech company, and the way we come up with ideas is always a combination of two things. So on one hand, you have technology, which represents what TM stands for, and on the other hand, you have the human truth or humanity. When these two things come together, that is basically TM's brand purpose. And that is also kind of like the sweet spot, where the idea was born. Yeah. Technology can be scary if you're not familiar with it, right, as what we've experienced. But it is that spirit of curious optimism, right, which kind of inspires us to do that, right? So it's that spark of curiosity when it meets the field of action, right? Then the magic happens.
When I got the brief, I thought it was quite interesting. AI-generated video. So my background is I used to do a lot of music videos as well, and I've always wanted to do something related to do with AI, and I thought this was a very interesting opportunity. I think the challenges for using AI technology to make music video was that I think because the technology is still very new, so I'm also learning as I go. So this project was also kind of a learning experience for me. So I'm thankful I got like a partner like Talha on board, so that I could kind of gain knowledge as to what this technology can do, right? So a lot of things were still very experimental. There were things that I couldn't confidently say like, oh, this is exactly what we're going to get.
AI tools are very new. They're just been launched probably just this year. So I wouldn't consider them very production ready. A lot of them are in beta. So there's a lot of debugging that had to be done throughout the whole process, which we did pretty much in the pre-production process, so we don't face roadblocks during the 10-day timeline. Trying to fetch a particular visual out of like a trillion data set trained model can be a big challenge, and art is very subjective and AI generates infinitely. So yeah, it's about having the power and using it responsibly. From the clients to the agency to the production, I felt like this was it was kind of no man's land, nobody knew exactly what's going to happen, right? But they still did it. So I commend them for their, bravery in terms of trying to go into the unknown and explore this new technology and try to create something that is fun, and hopefully, the general public will also enjoy it.
I believe that TM has or is the torchbearer of technology and democratizing the availability of technology to the masses.